Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. I want to point out that Tiger Woods, I think, has just been publicly humiliated against his own will, and I don't think most people realize that, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. On January 19th, 119, if you just take the date in numbers, a curious date, this image was released by Associated Press of Tiger Woods. And it's just a really curious image. He's shown missing a tooth. He's got the black cap on, the sunglasses. When we think of Tiger Woods, we don't normally think of him wearing a skeleton handkerchief around the neck. And it just makes me wonder how real this image is, how sincere this image is. I don't even know what really happened to Tiger Woods. Did he really lose a tooth? Perhaps he didn't want to golf in this tournament this past weekend. And or that's going on right now, I should say, that he's no longer in. Perhaps he didn't want to do that, and there were consequences. Maybe he was honestly beaten and had a tooth extracted. I don't know. It seems really suspicious now looking at this in hindsight. First, I saw the image of Tiger Woods. It was sent to me by a fellow truth seeker through the email, and at first I didn't even believe it. I thought, this can't be real. That was my immediate reaction, that this could not be real. But I've seen it in other places. Here it is, AP Sports, January 19th, 1:15 p.m. Toothless Tiger. And, Tiger Woods right now, he's 39 years old, a curious age. And the world golf rankings have him ranked 47th in the world right now. Another curious number, Talk about putting numbers on people. So this is what Tiger went into this weekend, ranked 47th in the world. And as it happens, this tournament he was in, that he was disqualified from, didn't shoot well enough, was his 322nd tournament in his professional career. 322. And they saved it for this weekend, Super Bowl weekend, a tournament in Phoenix called the Waste Management Open. What's curious about the name Waste Management is with Pythagorean gematria, waste is 14, management is 39, waste management is 53. And this number has much connection to the NFL. The name Pete Carroll, the coach of the Seahawks in the Super Bowl, sums to 53. Every NFL team has 53 players on it. They call that the 53-man roster. So anyhow, in this tournament, he had his worst performance of his career. He shot 11 over. Worst ever, 11 over. And he shot at 82, which is curious. Why? Because simple English gematria for Seattle is just like this. S is the 19th letter. E is the 5th. A is the 1st. T is the 20th. L is the 12th. E is the 5th. Add it all up, 82. Just like the word Armageddon. In this case, though, I don't think we're talking about Armageddon. I think we're talking more about Seattle. And it seems curious that in his 322nd tournament, he has his worst score ever and hits this number 82 with an 11 over. Also, his buddy Phil Mickelson, he shot his highest score at this event since 2009. Also a bad game, a 76. You know what else is curious about this number? 76 is the year the Seahawks joined the NFL. They were established in 74, joined the NFL in 76 for that season. The name Mickelson sums to 47, just like the acronym KPMG, which he wears on his shirt and hat. And earlier this year, he was involved in some sort of scandal with. Mickelson equals 47. Seattle is on the 47th parallel. In this Super Bowl right now, I see more numbers on the Seahawks, from the school shooting to the Oso landslide to this golf tournament to a few other things. And there's stuff there for the Patriots too. I'm not saying because of this the Seahawks are going to win. That could be reading it wrong, but for whatever reason, Seattle has a lot of weird numbers coinciding with this Super Bowl and recent events, including Tiger Woods' 322nd golf tournament. And for 322, I talk a lot about this truth seeker. It's the beginning of our nation's history. It's the date the FBI was established. It's curious Bible verses. Colossians 3:22. Slaves, obey your masters. That's not the full verse, but you know, those words are there. And when you think about the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, they really are there as a symbol of authority and control and fear over our lives. And you know what's interesting about the word authority? With Pythagorean gematria, authority equals 47. And with simple English gematria, the word obey equals 47. That 47 number. All right, so Tiger Woods, we've been talking about him. Again, he came into this weekend, or this tournament, started Thursday, 47th in the world rankings. What I want to say about Tiger Woods, Truth Seeker, is, you know, once upon a time, before the scandals, maybe a half a decade ago, Tiger Woods was easily considered, you know, one of the greatest athletes of all time. And for good reason. In all-time history of the sport of golf, these are the records. And what I want you to notice is that Tiger Woods right now is in the 18th year of his career. There's only one person ahead of him, Sam Snead, who has 82 career wins. That number 82 again. Perhaps also what Tiger did this weekend is a tribute to what's ahead for Tiger. Maybe Tiger Woods will have a rebound. We will see. But Tiger Woods was on the path to surpass Sam Snead before the sex scandal. I theorize that Tiger Woods might have already tied this or passed this at this point in his career had all this not happened. Tiger Woods might already be the all-time leader. And then think about that. He'd still be in his 18th year of his career, number one, where this man took 30 years to accomplish what Tiger accomplished. And then when you look at the rest of the records, you know, there's some other people that did it in similar career spans. But look, in 17 years, he got 36 wins, which makes him 13th all time. That's really impressive. In 17 years, Byron Nelson got 52 all time. Tiger Woods, now in his 18th year, 79 all time. I mean, that's how good Tiger Woods has been. He has really dominated the sport of golf. I was a young, impressionable teenager when Tiger Woods started playing golf in 96. Tiger Woods joined in 96. What do we know about the number 96? I was 13 years old, and Tiger Woods almost instantly made me take an interest and liking for golf. And, you know, I think a lot of people forgot about just how impressive and influential Tiger Woods was. And it's too bad that his name's been sabotaged this way. Because he shouldn't be remembered for these scandals. And I've even covered these scandals and how coded they are with the gematria. I almost think Tiger Woods was told to go through this fake scandal. I'm pretty sure the Tiger Woods sex scandal's fake. I mean, just look at like the kind of information they put out. News breaks that Tiger bought a $2 million boat named Solitude to give to his wife Ellen. Why would a man ever give his wife, you know, a $2 million boat with the message Solitude? It's just, you know, soap opera headlines. And this is what had our nation buzzing for 6 months. I remember the period in this nation where everybody was talking about Tiger Woods everywhere I went. It just drove me nuts. I couldn't believe it. You know? Why did everyone care about Tiger Woods' sex life? So anyway, Tiger's chasing this number 82. He just shot his worst round ever, ranked 47th in the world. A round of 82. 82 has Seattle connections. He played in Phoenix. The Super Bowl this weekend is in the suburb of Phoenix, Glendale. With regards to this numerology, there's one more detail I just caught. This will be the 12th time ever that there's been a team in back-to-back Super Bowls. The Seahawks become the 12th team. Remember, 12 times 12 equals 144. There's all this 144 focus on the Super Bowl. This number from Revelation 7:4 in the Bible. So, what we're looking at here are expert picks for what they think's going to happen in the Super Bowl. And we're seeing 4 of the 46 picks. In this case, 3 of the 4 people went with the Seahawks. And interestingly enough, John Clayton lives in Seattle, and he predicted 24-20, a sum of 44. 44 and 144, the relationship. And so did Terry Blunt. They both went with the same score. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the score, or a similar score, 17-27 perhaps. I could see a sum of 44. It's been a major theme all season. I wouldn't be surprised to see in the Super Bowl. But that remains to be seen. Another person thinks Seahawks are going to win it 35-0. If that happens, the sum of the 2 games played in Glendale will sum to 66. And we know about that number the year of the first Super Bowl. So anyway, 12th time back-to-back Super Bowls. The Seahawks are the first team to go to back-to-back Super Bowls since the Patriots, who they're playing. Tom Brady in the Super Bowl becomes the first quarterback to start in 6 Super Bowls in NFL history. If he wins, he will be 4-2 in Super Bowls. If he loses, he will be 3-3, having won his first 3 and lost his last 3. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.